What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Lunar Goddess Readings. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new, welcome. We have an exciting pick a card here for us today. I always say that. Of course, I want it to be exciting, so I'm gonna say it's exciting. All right. Okay, so today this reading is going to be all about where your twin flame is, possibly who they are, and what they're up to at this time. This is a timeless video, so whenever you come across this reading, just know that if a message is resonating or you believe that you're connecting with the cards or that you believe that you know your twin flame, know that this message is meant for you. Alright guys, we pulled out 4 piles today, back to the usual 4 instead of just the 3, so excited about that. I love giving you guys more options to choose from. So we're gonna start right off the bat. I want you guys to just take a second to take a deep breath. Visualize your twin flame in your mind's eye. And just channel that energy and really just think about it for a second. All the cards are pre-shuffled and ready to go, so if a pile is calling to you, there's probably a good reason for it. So go ahead and pick one of the 4 piles. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I pulled out the number label so it was nice and easy for us today. But without further ado, let's get started with pile number 1. Hey my pile number 1s, what's up, what's up? Thank you so much for joining me back here today. If you are new, welcome. This is Lunar Goddess Readings. We like to do a lot of pick a cards on this channel, if you haven't noticed. So without further ado, let's get into your twin flame mini reading. I say mini reading. So I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer because obviously these readings are meant for the collective. So if you are interested in receiving a personalized private reading from me, all of the information to do so will be down in the description. Okay, let's see where your twin flame's at this time. Pile number 1. Let's get started with the oracle cards first. Okay, so we have Talisman, Magical Map Shifter, Express Your Love, Wedding, then we have Keepers of the Earth, then we have the Magician, the 5 of Wands. Just kidding, the 6 of Wands. I don't know. I literally was like looking at it upside down and I was like, it's totally the 6 of Wands. But then I was like, no, it's not. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and I just want to make a disclaimer, if you can't see a card, don't worry too much about it because I like to try to do a good job at showing you guys the cards when I'm talking about them. So if in the setup you're not able to see it, do not worry because I will make sure that you can. Alright, that should be slightly better. I just wanted to readjust things for you guys. Usually pile number 1 is kind of like a give or take. I have to look in the camera, make sure you guys can see everything. This should be better. Alright, so to start off, this reading was kind of like where is your twin flame, to kind of pinpoint maybe if you know them or if they're around your energy. And what I am feeling, picking up on a couple of things right off the bat. So right away with Talisman and Magical Map Shifter, wow, I could not say that. I'm feeling that your twin flame is actually abroad, or you might meet them traveling or in a different location. It's possible that with the 5 of Pentacles down here, you actually know this person or knew this person closely. You might have already met them, but they might have somehow like walked away from you or like left you, so it feels like they're very, very distant right now. But I'm feeling for a lot of you, it's physical, like a physical distance, and when or if you do meet them, it's going to be abroad. Like you might be maybe studying abroad for school, or maybe just traveling, or You might be in an occupation that kind of forces you to travel, like right away with the Three of Pentacles down here. I'm feeling like your twin flame could actually be in the military or some kind of vocational setting which allows them to travel a lot. I'm feeling like with the Magician in reverse here, I'm feeling that you might be in the process of trying to like manifest your twin flame. That might be actually why you're clicking on this video. I'm feeling for a lot of you, you've either attracted or tried to attract your twin flame in the past, and maybe you haven't felt successful, or maybe you thought, you know, you've met somebody and thought like, oh, are they my twin flame? And then you realize, no, like maybe a false twin flame. But what I'm feeling is that you're actually like mirroring that from your twin flame. Like I'm feeling that you kind of carry maybe almost like a false sense of hope or reality with relationships. You might feel like you're attracting the wrong partners or unable to kind of attract what you're needing at this time, feeling that you're like mirroring that in each other for some reason. Or you might have like met each other, for some of you who some of this is resonating with, but you do know this person. I'm feeling that you might have seen the potential in each other and felt like that strong connection and almost second guessed yourself because you weren't sure if you were attracting the right things from each other. It might have seemed like a mismatch of emotions just because twin flame connections can be very strong. I'm also feeling that your twin flame is in a quite defensive energy at this time. So if you do know this person, I'm feeling like they're kind of closed off from this connection or having a connection. This might be a classic chase and, or what's that saying? Chase and pull, or kind of like that back and forth energy that is stereotypical with twin flames, because I'm feeling like they don't really want to move forward. They're feeling a little bit stuck. But obviously, like, they are a very loving and caring person. I feel like if you do know them, there is a lot of love in your connection. So for those of you where right now you're just in a position with your twin flame where you feel like you're not in contact, or you might have even been ghosted, or they're just being incredibly defensive towards you, or don't want anything to do with you, or just very occupied with work or school or something, I'm feeling that they do ultimately feel that love for you. I mean, it's a twin flame connection. Like, they do have that love for you. And we have over here keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So this is just a reminder that, you know, you've carried this karma and this connection from past lives, and that your ancestors are just kind of here to help guide you and support you, and maybe even encourage you a bit in this connection. Not all twin flame connections are intrinsically romantic. All right. I feel like that can be a more personal ideology of a twin flame, because I think that some people do believe that you know, twin flames can only be romantic, but that's not always the case. We don't always end up with our twin flames. We might not even meet our twin flames, but of course all of us have that pressure to want to meet our twin flames because it's such a strong and powerful connection, right? So I also have down here wedding, and we also have express your love in reverse. So yeah, I'm feeling like for those of you who truthfully believe in your heart of hearts that you are dealing with a twin flame connection right now, and you know your twin flame, feeling like they're having a very hard time being able to kind of understand the connection and feel comfortable with it. But just remember that if they are feeling that way about the connection and insecure, to start doing the work within yourself, okay? Be willing to communicate. If this ghosting business really did happen, you know, don't reflect that, like, don't make that worse. If they reach out to you, you can't really, obviously set boundaries. I don't care what kind of connection it is, set boundaries, you know, because if it's a toxic karmic situation and relationship and you feel like they're taking advantage of you, obviously, there's probably healing in other areas that needs to be done, but make sure that that communication is open and you're able to express how you feel, because if they're being offensive, they're probably mirroring you in some way or another, all right? And down here we have wedding, okay? So this tells me a couple of things. With the Ace of Cups here, I'm feeling that this connection, like, you might be one of the twin flame connections that actually does result in a wedding and marriage. Okay, and I'm seeing for some of you that feel that you are in a twin flame connection, that they want that with you, and but they just don't know quite what they're attracting or what they're wanting. It's like they know the potential of the connection and they feel that at a very deep level, but it's like there's still like a mismatch there is what I'm feeling. But I am feeling that this connection could result in marriage, and you have the potential to have that romantic, strong twin flame connection that everybody is seeking after, right? So that is what I'm seeing for pile number 1 in your twin flame connection. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are distant in some form. For a lot of you, I feel like right now they're off on their own journey, just trying to kind of figure themselves out. If they're not physically away from you, like, you know, in the military or studying abroad or just traveling or in a different state, country, etc., I'm feeling that they just might be kind of releasing some of their own karma and kind of relearning lessons probably from a past life and just kind of reconnecting with themselves spiritually. That's what I'm feeling from this card. And they're trying to better themselves also with like the 3 of Pentacles here and the Magician and the magical map shifter. This is telling me that they're trying to like look at all their options in their life and kind of trying to fulfill themselves on a higher level, kind of like a soul purpose level. And while you as their other half or their twin flame is going to be a part of that journey, it just might not be the time right now to join in this beautiful Ace of Cups connection for some of you. For some of you, they need to kind of go off on their own and continue to grow spiritually and emotionally and establish better communicative boundaries with you to be able to be in the relationship that you desire. But other than that, with the Ace of Cups here, you have that divine guidance from your ancestors and your angels. And the wedding card, I'm feeling that eventually this is something that will kind of bring you guys back together, because I'm feeling that you do have a common interest for that romantic and lasting connection with each other. I'm just feeling that right now they're on their own journey. But that's what I got for you guys, pile number 1. If this resonated with you, please let me know down in the comments, because I absolutely adore reading your comments. It makes my day. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And don't forget, if you are interested in a more private and personalized reading, all the information to do so will be down in the description. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys. Hey, what's up, my pile number 2s? If you chose this pile, then this reading is meant for you. Okay, before we get started, I just want to make a statement that obviously this reading is made for a lot of people, and I hope that you receive the message that you're looking for and the message is meant for you. But of course, if you would like to book a private or personalized reading, all of the information to do so will be down in the description. I do offer personalized twin flame readings if that's something that you'd be interested in. But without further ado, let's get started. Okay, pile number 2. Let's take a look at your oracle cards right off the bat. Okay, we have home. We have deep freeze. We have unrequited love. Reconciliation. And play. All right, and for your tarot cards, we have the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. A lot of positive energy coming off of this reading right off the bat. So basically what we're going to be looking for is we're looking for maybe like a location of your twin flame, like in relation to you. Of course, it's not going to be incredibly specific, but in relation to you, we're going to be looking for a location. We're going to be looking for maybe clues or resources that might tell you or give you a confirmation that, you know, the person in your mind is your twin flame, or if you're just curious to know who they are or who they might be. Basically, that's what we're looking for, all right? So, right off the bat, with home and deep freeze, I'm feeling that you might actually know this person from your past or know them from like your hometown. You might have went to school with them. I feel like they're probably kind of close in proximity to you with home and deep freeze, because deep freeze can sometimes talk about the past and someone who's like kind of stuck there or you know, unable to move forward. So if you moved away from your hometown or they moved away from their hometown and maybe you're staying there, vice versa, I'm feeling that it might kind of be like a blast from the past type of thing. Like you might actually be very close to your person. That doesn't necessarily mean that you know this person, of course, because you can live in a hometown and then they could be like literally 10 minutes away, but you still might not have met. But I'm feeling that they're very like close to you in proximity. For most of you, I'm feeling that you do know them from home, or there's some kind of symbol here that is going to kind of remind you and be like, wow, yeah, that makes sense to me for pile number 2. All right. I'm also feeling that for your person, they've been very financially motivated. They've been kind of working towards their goals, very focused and driven. I'm feeling that they're kind of building up a future for themselves. They might even be like a boss of their own company, or they might just be almost like a workaholic, because sometimes with the King of Pentacles that can talk about that with that financial stability. But your person is very grounded. They're very compassionate, you know, they're willing to provide for you, and they want a family. They might even have kids or like have a family. But I'm feeling a lot of like really positive energy off of this pile. Like I said, I'm feeling that if you do know your twin flame, that they are working really hard to come to like a point where they've almost like reached like ultimate happiness. Like they're doing a lot of interpersonal work right now, which is kind of building a very strong foundation to attract something like a twin flame, because it radiates kind of abundance and positivity, and with that comes manifestation. So they might actually be attracting you into their life. It's possible we have unrequited love and reconciliation here. With reconciliation, I'm feeling that you might have a reunion with somebody you know from your past with home and deep freeze, because deep freeze keeps, you know, calling to me and like speaking to me about you and this person's past. I don't know if it's a past life. You might have more of a feeling that this person's like from a more recent past life, and that's how you've like developed this twin flame connection, or you've had this connection. But I'm feeling for those of you who believe that you know this person and you might be involved with this person, feeling like you might have known them from the past and came back together, or you will come back together and have this reconciliation, kind of regroup and kind of reestablish the connection and re-explore it, because I'm feeling that this person with the Temperance card here might be dealing with Sagittarius, by the way, or there's a lot of earth energy, so could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Oh my gosh, I could not think of Capricorn for a second there, but I'm feeling that they're almost grounding themselves to attract you, like re-attract you back into their life. And with an unrequited love, this might be just, I feel like it's just telling me about like maybe a past situation that's maybe made them more cautious or made them more insecure in relationships, that made them question how they felt about you, because there's a lot of happiness here and there's a lot of long-term committed energy as far as this connection goes. So it's not like they're looking to run away from you and take off and be like, hey, I'm on my own journey. Like, you know, I feel like because this energy is so positive, that if you're not in you know, a positive place, or maybe you see yourself stepping into this energy, or you have a lot of goals, you know, we're coming to the end of the year, so a lot of us create goals to start for the next year. I'm feeling that you should really invest your time into doing so, just to match their vibration, because it is pretty high for pile number 2. And I'm feeling that the unrequited love, like I'm feeling that this is more about establishing boundaries and kind of raising vibrations so that you can match each other's frequency, because I'm feeling a lot of happiness like in this connection, like especially if you already know each other, feeling that you're actually going to have that lasting relationship and connection. But not only that, I'm feeling that you might even be friends. Like you might have already been really good friends. They might feel like home to you, or that might be something that's really special about your twin flame relationship. Like they feel like home, or they're from home. They remind you of home. All right. They might even remind you of your spiritual journey. And, you know, because our twin flames are also, they share a similar life purpose and journey with us. So that's going to be, I feel like, a clue or like a reminder to you when you like encounter this person, or you explore a relationship with your twin flame. Okay, and then we also have play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So if they're in this vibration right now of really trying to just grind, you know what I mean? Like they want to like bust out everything they can do. They want to work very hard. It's going to vary what their goals are and what they're driven to do or accomplish, but I'm seeing a lot of money, like investments, money, working, laying a steady foundation in the 3D, where it's very monetarily, sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking. It's very like monetarily based. You know what I mean? Like they want that traditional happiness through means of having money, if that makes any sense. And I'm feeling like they're working hard right now so that they can be playful. And maybe it might seem like they're too serious at times, because, you know, they're just so stuck in this energy, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. But what I can say is, maybe this is kind of a reminder to you that you need to take the connection less seriously as well. Like, obviously, we want serious connection. We don't want to just, like, fool around and mess around and not know exactly what's going on all the time. But because we mirror our twin flames energies, and we just mirror people naturally in connections, this might be a reminder to kind of just take a step back and breathe and just enjoy this. If you're in this right now, like, it feels safe, like it feels secure. And I'm feeling that they want commitment. Like this is them wanting like that happy fairy tale life with you, like kids, house, the 9 yards, you know, the American dream, or wherever you are, whatever country. Think of like the ideal life, like the perfect life. But in America, we say like the American dream, you know, 3.5 kids, a dog, and a house, and a picket fence. I'm not sure if it's 3.5, but it's something silly with a 0.5, like, give or take. But that's what I'm picking up for you guys, pile number 2. If this reading resonated with you, it would mean so much to me if you give this video a thumbs up. And if you have something that you would like to share with me, I would love to read it down in the comments. I absolutely love reading your guys' comments. Unfortunately, I don't really typically respond, but just know that I like read every single one. But that's kind of just like how I approach things. Like I just like, I love reading them every day. It really makes my day. But just because I might not respond to every single one, just know that I love you guys and I appreciate them and I love reading them. So just know that I'm seeing them and I'm reading every single one of your beautiful comments and your feedback. But that's what I got for you guys, pile number 2. Again, if you would like to book a private reading, all the information to do so will be down in the description. But I will catch you guys next time. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye, guys. What's up? What's up, my pal number threes? Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new, welcome. This is Lunar Goddess Readings, and today we are going to be doing a reading all about where your twin flame's at. So we're going to be finding out maybe approximately where they are, like if they're close to you, if they're far away, if you've met them, looking at some personality traits for you guys, looking at maybe what you can do to enhance this connection, or if you can bring you guys together. I don't know. I don't look at the cards before I do these readings, so everything that you're seeing is new to me as well. So let's get started, pile number three. We're going to start with the oracle cards first. We have listening, goblins, very soon, keep an open mind, you deserve love. Yeah, you guys were the pile who got an extra card, and I ended up taking the 3 of the Romance Angels cards. And then you guys got Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. All right, and don't worry if you guys can't see a card, because I try to do a good job at showing you guys the cards when I'm kind of talking about them and explaining them, so don't worry, all right? I know this setup kind of sucks, but let's look at your original tarot. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. We have the Empress in reverse. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. We have the Justice card in reverse. And we have the 2 of Cups. All right, pile number 3. So what I'm feeling right off the bat with the listening and the goblins, and even a lot of this energy right off the bat is kind of hitting me in the face that your person's going through kind of a tough time. And if they're going through a really tough time, you might also be picking up on that energy if you know them or if they're in your surroundings. I'm feeling that they might even be doing some intensive therapy right now, or just dealing with some emotions from the past and just working through a lot of karmic debt. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting with the Justice card here and the 7 of Swords, even like the 9 of Swords. They are just feeling like trapped, stuck, like they are being taken advantage of by life right now. And I'm not sure if that's some of your energy as well, but there's just like a lot of burden right now, like they're stressed out. With the 2 of Cups here, if you guys know this person, you guys might already be together. With the 2 of Cups here and the Empress, you guys might already be together. For some of you, I'm feeling that they might be in a bad relationship with somebody else. They might already be married with the Empress in reverse. And I'm feeling that they're like having a hard time with it. They might even not, there might be a communication barrier between you guys at this time, because with the 9 of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling like they're not too keen on being vulnerable right now in this connection if you know them, all right? If you don't know them right now, I'm feeling that they could be getting out of a bad marriage or having a hard time even with just legal issues. But with the Empress here, this can talk about feminine energy, like a maternal energy, someone who might even be pregnant, or, you know, it just kind of talks about a wife or like a partner. And it's in reverse. So I'm not sure. Let me see over here. So yeah, we have very soon, keep an open mind, you deserve love. For some of you, you're waiting for your twin flame to like leave a marriage that they've been talking about for a while, which is tea. Like with you deserve love, this is just a reminder that you, the viewer watching, obviously you deserve love. So right now this connection is taking a toll on you emotionally and spiritually and maybe physically. Just keep in mind that like you need to establish your own boundaries, because either way you guys are going to mirror each other. And if you don't force each other to do the work, like if you start to do the inner work, it's going to make the connection easier for your twin. So if you can start kind of doing your own inner work, it's going to relieve some of this pressure, because right now your twin is like feeling a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, and going through like a hard time. Goblins can talk about kind of the things that aren't always present, like kind of the shadow side of things, the things that we need to work on, the things that we're being called to work on, called to think about, and just kind of called to observe, like those things on the mundane everyday that we might push to the back of our minds and be like, okay, one day I'm going to resolve this, one day I'm going to fix it, but you never really get the time to do that. They're like going through that shadow work period right now. That's what I'm feeling. And if you are in communication with them, I'm feeling that this is also a reminder that they might even want to vent to you. Like they might need somebody to talk to. Like you might even be like supporting them in a way, emotionally, and it might be taking a burden on you too. Like, wow, is this connection worth it? Because this is like a lot for me to like go through, like especially if you're waiting for them to like leave a marriage. That's a lot for you to take on in general. So I'm feeling that they're also feeling burdened by that, like they're feeling stressed, but we do have the 2 cups down here, and with Mintak, and it's a longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This is kind of a reminder, like the message that's coming through is like you, the viewer watching, you're kind of the light worker in their life. Like if you already know them, that's what I'm like kind of feeling, that you guys know them, and you might have been in a situation with them where you're like, I can't take any more, like I need a sign that this is really my twin flame, or like, is this worth it? Like I'm feeling that there's a lot of pressure on you in this connection to kind of relieve some of your twins' pain and your conflict, because you feel that strong connection and you feel that love and you feel that drive to your person, because it's going to be a magnetic attraction, like it's your twin. So, and I love that like we did get the 2 of Cups, because this is very much a twin flame card. So this is kind of like a confirmation that if you're going through a tough time with somebody, and you're like, it's probably been for a while even, feeling that this is your reminder that this is your twin flame, or potentially is your twin flame, and you might be, feeling like giving up or giving it a break. And honestly, right now with the denseness of this energy, if you can't do anything more without kind of like putting yourself in a position where it's hurting you more than helping you or improving the connection, then it might be good to even take a step back, just to like kind of gain some peace of mind and some clarity, and just let them deal with this situation. Because right now I don't know if they're in a position where they're able to move, I'll be honest. Like I don't want to sit here and be like, yeah, they're gonna leave so-and-so, or they're going to, resolve all of this inner conflict and burden that they have in their life, and it's all going to work out. I mean, ultimately, we have the 2 cups here, and this tells me that there's a lot of love in your connection, and they do see you in this way. And with the Justice card in reverse, this can also foresee changes, like physical changes, and outcomes, and like the truth coming out. But right now I'm feeling like they might even be like lying to you, so just be careful not to get caught up in that energy where you're also lying to them, or you're feeling dishonest, feeling like you can't express yourself, because that's just going to create more blocks in your connection, and it's also going to block up yourself. Like you don't want to not be able to talk about your feelings and talk about your boundaries, and put yourself in a place where you also can't be vulnerable, because that's not good for anybody. It's going to make the situation even worse. And I care about you guys as my viewers first and foremost, okay? So just make sure that you're protecting yourself if this situation is kind of resonating with you and you're feeling that, this has been really tough. It might even been going on for a really long time, like to the point where it's to the tipping point of completion with the 10 of Wands here. So just make sure that you're protecting yourself, you're keeping yourself grounded, you're doing your own inner work, you're speaking up when you feel the need to. Don't let yourself feel trapped and vulnerable. Speak your truth, because feeling that it could be a back and forth kind of clash of emotions between you and your twin flame, just because, you're going to naturally reflect each other's energy. But that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3. I hope this resonated with you. If you would like a more private and personalized reading, all of the information to do so will be down in the description. I do offer full twin flame readings, and those will be completely personal to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, it'd mean the absolute world to me if you would give this a thumbs up. And if you felt like subscribing, please join the family. Lunar Goddess Readings. Like to have a lot of fun on this channel. But other than that, that was a mouthful, guys. But I will see you guys next video. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You rock. Bye. Hey, my pile number 4s, how are you guys doing today? If you chose this pile, then this reading is meant for you. This is going to be all about your twin flame and their current energy. We're going to try to get a location on this person. We're going to try to get maybe some personality traits or what they're currently going through to kind of either confirm your suspicions of maybe meeting your twin flame or just give you an update on kind of where they're at right now in this point of their life. See what else we get, all right? I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer that obviously these readings are meant for a lot of people. So if this reading resonates with you, or maybe it doesn't, then keep in mind that I do offer private and personalized twin flame readings. So all of the information to do so will be down in the description if you would like to book one. But without further ado, let's get started, pile number 4. We're gonna lay your oracle cards first. Everything is pre-shuffled and ready to go. We have Ride the Wave. It's in reverse. I don't like to take my oracle cards typically in reverse. This is like one of those times where I like remember that I don't like to take my oracle cards in reverse. I don't know. Then we have Dry Desert. This is like very beachy vibes right off the bat. I wonder if you guys live in a warm weather climate. Some of you may. I love right off the bat that we have 2 dolphins like mirroring each other because it just kind of like reminds me of a twin flame connection, and I love that. We also have 2 cactuses right here kind of mirroring each other. All right, and then we have True Love, Honeymoon. Some of you guys did meet this person on vacation or will meet this person on vacation or traveling. Or maybe even just like over the summer. Right now if you're experiencing winter, maybe in like better weather, or you met over the summer. Excuse me. I don't know why my voice is like so crappy today. Alright. Then you guys got 2 of these oracle cards. You have Soul Family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. We're going to pop these over here. Keep in mind that I try to do a good job at showing you guys the cards when I'm talking about them. So if you can't see a card when we're doing the reading, don't panic. I try to do my best so that everybody can see what's going on. Then we have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. All right. Now let's take a look at your original tarot. We have the Fool, the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is an interesting energy. So yeah, right off the bat, what I was feeling was, you guys might have already met, but I'm feeling like if you haven't, you're gonna meet like literally like on vacation or like abroad, like somewhere different, because we have like literally, I'm looking at like a desert and I'm looking at like dolphins in the ocean, and all I can think of is like vacation. We also got the card Honeymoon here, so if you guys met on vacation, yeah, or like maybe one of you were on vacation and they live somewhere else in another country, in another state, somewhere like abroad. I'm also feeling like you're going to run into your twin flame when you're least expecting it. Like you're not really going to anticipate it. With Ride the Wave here, it's all about kind of going with the flow, and just kind of like letting go of expectations. And then I'm feeling like then you're going to be brought together by some kind of fate. All right, and it might be after a period of time where you're not in any kind of romantic relationship or connection, or you might be getting out of a period of time where, you know, you haven't felt love in that way, like a romantic love or had a romantic partner. So that's another clue there that I'm picking up on. I'm feeling that your twin flame right now, if you do know them, I would be surprised if you're in communication right now. Like, they might be a little, don't want to use the word shady because it's not necessarily a shady energy. It's just like they're trying to like release something right now. I'm feeling like they're trying to take a step forward, something in their lives, like they're trying to kind of move forward. It might even be in terms of your connection. If you're already at a stage where you believe that you've met your twin flame and you're feeling that you're in a position where you might be in an established romantic connection, I'm feeling like they're anticipating making some kind of move towards you or move towards something if you don't know them yet. That energy is quite wishy-washy right now. I'm feeling that like they're going through a lot. Not like it almost feels superficial though, like little things that are building up and giving them a lot of anxiety, like they can't move forward and like complete certain projects because they've been harboring a lot of anxiety. That might be something that you were like feeling as well, because that was like a very specific message that came up. Like you might be feeling like unmotivated or like you're having a hard time moving forward, like because you might be like mirroring each other's energies a bit if you do know them. I'm also feeling that they can be kind of stubborn. Your person's kind of stubborn, so like you can give them advice. Like if you know each other and maybe you're in communication or you talk on the everyday basis, or you did, if they like just up and kind of like walked away from you for like a short amount of time, I'm feeling that like they have a hard time taking information or like advice and like absorbing it fully. It's almost like they might even give you advice or give out advice to people in their lives and they don't want to take it, like they don't want to take their own advice. They might be really, I'm feeling like they might be younger than you, and I don't necessarily know why I'm feeling that, but I'm feeling like they might be younger than you, which typically a twin flame connection, I believe there's a specific amount, I want to say 9 to like 11 months is like ideal for like a twin flame connection. I know people have different beliefs and different thoughts on like a twin flame connection, but there typically is a bit of an age difference, alright? And someone's like older and younger, so I'm feeling like they might be the younger ones. But I'm feeling like they're in a stage of their life where they're trying to learn how to have more control. They might be kind of that type of person who just goes with the flow, like the ride of the wave. Like they just might kind of like dilly-dally, like around, like mosey around life and just be like, oh yeah, I'll see, like, you know what it like reminds me of with like the beachy vibes I was getting? It's kind of like one of those like California surfer people that like, yeah dude, like let me just go with the flow, like I don't want to like disrupt anything, I'll just take it as it comes, like that's the kind of energy I'm getting off of your person. And that also might kind of be you might be kind of like more easygoing, or you might even be able to teach your person how to establish more control over their lives, and that might even be what like overwhelms them about your connection, because I'm feeling like there is like some kind of dissonance that they're feeling internally right now. That might be what's kind of like slowing down your connection. But okay, let's take a look at the cards over here really quick. So with true love here, I'm feeling that when you meet this person, what I was saying about that fate and like you're gonna run into each other like when it's meant to be, I'm feeling that like right away you're almost gonna have like this unmatched chemistry and feeling for each other, and you're like, yeah, I know, lunar goddess, like that's what a twin flame is. But I'm not feeling like it's gonna be like difficult at first for some of you. Like I'm feeling that you guys will just kind of like be like ding ding ding, like I think you're the one, if that makes sense. Like you are my twin flame, because you guys are going to have love before like a friendship or anything like that. Like you're going to have attraction for each other, like sexual and physical attraction. And I don't think that there's going to be like a friendship necessarily, even if like you guys aren't in a committed relationship right away. I'm feeling that it's still going to feel more romantic than not. with soul family, I'm feeling like this is like one of the projects you guys are working on. I'm feeling like you both might be attracting people into your lives that are going to be beneficial to you at this point in your journey. Feeling that what you guys are resolving and what you guys are each working through, or what they're working through, they're actually calling on people or members of their soul family, and you're one of them. So I'm feeling that if you don't know them, you're going to meet them relatively soon, like within the next 6 months. All right, because I'm feeling that they might need you to kind of spark something within them to teach them the lessons that they're currently going through. All right. And then with break the chain, this is just kind of a reminder that not to attach ourselves to preconceived notions of love and romance, okay? And that this might even be a stereotypical twin flame relationship where there's a little bit of a push and pull. I think I said this in pile number 1 as well, but this feels like another connection where I might feel like, oh, like you're always kind of tethered and like connected with one another, and that, you know, even if you're apart, you're still like connected. So this is just a reminder that it's okay if you guys are doing your own thing for a while, or if you're like certain that you know who your twin flame is and you're going through a period of separation at this time and it's causing you a lot of anxiety and everything. This is just a reminder that it's okay to kind of break that chain. Like, you don't need to attach yourself to preconceived notions of twin flames, soulmates, love. Like, just relax, you know, like take a deep breath. And that actually might be what your twin flame's teaching you, or going to teach you too. Like, you might be the more hypersensitive one, which isn't a bad thing. You just might be more on top of things and more aware of things. So you might be more bothered or more kind of rattled by certain things. Like, how can you just like kind of take off or not talk to me, or like have a come and go like hot and cold attitude with me? And it's just kind of teaching you to kind of take a deep breath and just approach the connection as peacefully as possible, just to keep, you know, the energy between you guys flowing and good, because that's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of this pile. Like, free flowing, like constant moving energy, just kind of bouncing off walls and able to just kind of like a lava lamp. That's what I'm like picturing right now. Like, just like go up and down, like, you know, just constantly moving at a gradual pace. Not so much bouncing off the walls, but just kind of like circulating. Okay, that's what I'm kind of feeling like off of the energy of your twin flame connection. But that's what I got for you guys, pile number 4. I hope this was helpful to you in some way. It would mean so much to me if you would like this video, if it resonated with you, or comment down below and let me know how it resonated with you. Okay, the support means so much to me, and you guys are amazing. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.